What's up, everybody? How you doing today? I hope everybody's finding themselves okay. We're coming out of winter, okay? That's saying something here in the north. Phew, buddy, let me tell you. Oh, I haven't put up any videos in a while, and I've done a few. I always go back and rewatch my videos before I post. Sometimes a few times. And yeah, right? So, like, you've seen the videos I put up. So, imagine what some of my videos were that I didn't put up. Okay? I can get very emotional. I can get very drawn in to subject matter. Okay? Some people would almost say I'm empathic. Okay? And for those that don't know what that really means, it's not psychic or anything like that, okay? It's just being very open to emotion and feelings and things of that sensitive nature that go on around me. I'm very much, aware of it, okay? I pick up on it very easily. It doesn't take anything for it to affect me. If I'm just in the vicinity, it's almost like I can pick up on the negativity in the air or the excitement and positivity that's in the air. It goes both ways. Sadly, not enough of the latter, but it does, okay? So I guess what I'm getting around to saying is that I'm going to keep doing the videos, and I'm going to try to do them on a more regular basis. The problem here is when I give you guys the videos I put out, some of them very emotionally involved, okay? Some of them raise memories in my own life, make me remember stories from other people that I know or have known in my life. And this can set me on not the wrong road, a road that, it's a lonely road. You may see others on the road, but you'll never walk side by side with any of them. Can you understand that? I mean, you get what I'm saying? I don't want to mansplain this to you, okay? Oh, my God. I've come to realize recently I'm guilty of mansplaining. I am. I really am. I don't mean to be, and when I thought about it and I realized what I was doing, I don't know if what I did is exactly mansplaining, but I believe that what I did was very insulting to others nonetheless. I think that I'm as guilty as anyone else of making assumptions about people in all aspects of their life, even their intelligence. So I don't mean to do it because I think people are stupid, even though I think most people are freaking morons. That's in an overall general, how do we all come together on the planet? You're all stupid, okay? Because that don't happen, all right? And that's what I think is stupid. What I'm talking about is, I don't think that an individual is stupid. I think that everyone is a subject and a product of their upbringing. So if you narrow that down to how you were raised, where you were raised, the way you were raised, you're going to be a shadow or a reflection, as it were, of that. Okay? And how do I put this? Okay, here you go. There's a guy that left me a message on one of my videos. He goes by What's Up. Okay? And the video that he left a comment on was about the Emily Lance pissing on the American flag. And he didn't appreciate the video I did about the individual. Hey, that's great. Okay, I get that. You got your opinion. But his comment wasn't, in defense of what she did. And it wasn't, giving her a reason for why she may have done it. It was simply, I will piss on the American flag cracker. So basically, he wanted me to know that he didn't care what I thought, that he would piss on the American flag, and I'm a cracker. Saltine to be precise. Okay? I don't care. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. But that's why I do spend a little bit of time explaining things to people, and I think that I got into a habit of mansplaining. Okay? It's when you explain something because you're the only one that could possibly understand it. Unless you explain it, nobody else will get it. And I'm guilty of that. I think I just did it, right? I don't know. I'm trying not to do that. You got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You got to give them a little bit of credit and respect up front, you know. It doesn't always work out that way for you, though, right? Because you start talking about something and you assume, again, on the other side of the coin, that, well, they understand. And they tuned you out 12 words into the conversation because they don't understand. So you kind of win, you kind of lose on both ends. I mean, so I'm sorry if I seem like I'm mansplaining from time to time, okay? I will try to be more aware of it, and I will try to correct myself when I catch myself. I think I'm perplexed by the world and how simple I see the solutions and how complicated they make reaching the answer. I think that there's just so much misinformation and disinformation. Yeah, once somebody gets an idea in their head and they think, okay, that's got to be it, you know? I mean, nothing, that's it. I mean, that's the answer. And it may not be the answer, okay? I mean, you know, let's take space, for instance, right? If you follow the science blogs or science news or NASA information or anything like that, okay, I, for one, have always known that there was water on the moon. No, I was not there, did not see it myself, did not drink any of it, okay? It just stands to reason, and I assume that everyone would know that, and then I come to find out that they're still perplexed on whether there is or is not, and then they find out that there is as much water on the moon as maybe not the Earth, but close, because it's all subterranean. It's only H-O, okay? There's no 2 involved, okay? Remember to catch a pig, number 2. Sorry, Tom. Not really. I think you're a waste of life. I just had to throw that dig in there. Okay. Yeah, it has no 2 in it. Okay. But hey, it still has oxygen and it still has nitrogen, or oh my, water. Oxygen, nitrogen, yeah, you split the 2 and you get water and you can get rocket fuel. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I'm even close to that. I was just trying to give an example, okay, about, you know, when you think that somebody knows something and then you find out that, no, they never knew that all along, and, you know, it's been like 40 years and you're just now catching up to this, okay? Well, that's the same thing that happens right here on Earth, okay? You get a piece of information, you think that's the information, so you base all your decisions on that information, and then when you get cornered into the reality that your information was wrong, it's hard to change the reality of the decisions you've already made. So now it's almost like you got to defend yourself, even when you know back here you were wrong all along. You just only found out you were wrong, and your pride won't let you back up so that you can then come forward and catch up. Okay? Stop the video, go back, listen to that again. It makes a lot of sense. Okay? Don't want to mansplain it. I'm sorry. I'm on this mansplaining thing. I really am. You know? I got on that because I was going to do a video about mansplaining, because I think that it was just a sarcastic way for women to insult men, okay, when the man didn't even realize what he was doing. And I'm not saying all men, because believe me, a good man, all men mansplain, I believe, okay? It's when they feel good about themselves and what they know, and they want to feel good about sharing with what they know. Even if it's a snobbish kind of, look what I know now, I will teach you, okay? I don't believe that it was a deliberate, demeaning idea. I believe it started out from something more innocent than that. But the point is a good man, I mean, he'll realize, okay, yeah, I'm guilty of that, okay, and probably a few other things too. So let me try to be aware of the fact that I'm guilty of that, and let me try to stop that. Let me try to change that if I can, okay? And folks, being aware of anything is the first step in actually achieving and accomplishing and overcoming anything, okay? You just have to simply be aware of it, or be open to the idea that there may be a different version involved that might make you more aware, okay? My mansplaining here. Oh, this is tough, right? This is worse than trying to be politically correct, which, Lord knows, I'm not. So, where was I at the beginning of this video? Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. I think I'm just trying to put out a video to let you guys know, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do these videos. I just have to be careful, okay? I'm real in touch with what's going on around me. I'm real sensitive to it, and it can take a toll on me that can last quite a while. Do I mind it? Again, I think I'm aware of the effect it's having on me, and I think that I am learning finally in my life that with applying a little more patience and openness to understanding, I'm able to handle it and deal with it, a little easier. But I still have to be careful about what topics I touch because, like I said, I'm very emotional, very sensitive guy. Don't get me wrong, ladies, okay? And when I say ladies, I'm talking to all you half-wit men out there, okay? Don't get me wrong. Let me tell you a quick little story. This video is going to get long, but I'm going to try to keep it short. Let me tell you this little story here. All right, I am a sensitive guy. I really am. I like flowers. I do. I like gardening. I love planting flowers. And one year, I was out in front of my house, and I was planting pansies. Now, you heard me. Pansies. Now, here's the thing, okay? I live, I'll tell you, I live in Vermont, okay? And I am new to Vermont, or at least I was at the time. I was out in my yard planting these flowers. And I have a yard with a road that goes through the middle of my front yard. It's a driveway, a dealio like that. And I give right away to my neighbors and whatnot. And ones before me give right away to me to get to my land, okay? But people think they can drive down there 50 miles an hour, and it's just a little gravel road for people to get to their houses, okay? It's not a road, okay? So I would ask people to slow down. And, well, I guess one day I was asking somebody to slow down, and I was on my knees out in my yard. Easy now, Vermonter, okay? I was on my knees out in my yard, and I was planting pansies. And I was right up next to the edge of the little road there. And I stuck my hand up, hey, slow down, I was trying to get the gentleman to slow down. And he damn near locked up his tires to come to a stop to tell me, F you. He explained to me how I wasn't going to tell him nothing, and I never raised my head. I kept looking down at what I was doing because my pansies were that important to me. I love my flowers, I really do. There's a reason. I'm going to come full circle on this now. Well, I'm kneeling down. I'm looking at the ground. I've got flowers in my hands. My hands are just full of dirt and flowers. And I see the car door open on this gentleman's car. And I have a little rock wall from the road up to my yard. It's about 1.5 feet high. Not much. Just high enough. Right? Keeps people from driving over my flowers, maybe. Well, I see this man's legs come towards me, and I never raise my head. And this is that thing I don't want no one to misunderstand about me being a sensitive, emotional guy, because this is the other side of me that is more dominant than any other. Maybe why I like my flowers. Puts me in a happy place. Well, his leg about started to come up like he was going to step into my flower bed and confront me. And I simply told him, if you put your foot in my flower bed, I'm going to get up and I'm going to put you back in your car. Make no doubt about it. When I stood up and he realized that I was almost 6 feet tall and 200 plus pounds, I was no joke. And this Vermonter playing with his pansies was misunderstood. So you got to be careful with what you assume to be information and make choices on that information. So there's a lesson there to think about what you're going to do before you do it. Okay? To know all of the facts. Okay? To try to see all the angles. Because that gentleman turned whiter than the petals on my pansies when I looked him in the face and he realized I might be in Vermont. I might be on my knees. I might be planting pansies. But don't confuse me, son. Okay? So, there's a lesson in there for everybody. I'm not judging anybody. Okay? But that's the problem. You know, when people assume that they know and they can't understand a thing, they make up their own mind about a thing. Alright? Alright, this video is getting long. I'm going to stop it right here. Probably going to do another one, but I don't know. But I'm back, right? So, look forward to that. Hit me up in the comments, alright? I'm just a cracker with an opinion. My point of view, baby.